Thank you for tuning in to today's championship game of the U12A Danglefest here on Youth Hockey Hub. I'm Tony Scott. We have our starting lineups for Stillwater in black going left to right, and Andover white and black. All right, we are live here from Ritter Arena on the campus of the University of Minnesota, just east of downtown Minneapolis, a couple blocks from Dinkytown. At Ritter Arena, we're home of the University of Minnesota Golden Gophers, 7-time national champions. Likely the nicest facility for women's hockey. Stillwater in black. Brand new uniforms unveiled this weekend. Going left to right with a little bit of red trim. Andover, white with black and Vegas gold trim. Puck goes into the Andover zone. A little background on these teams. This is Brooke Nelson. She cuts it up to St. Martin. That's offside. So 2 years ago, Stillwater's, much of these same girls, nearly went undefeated as 10As in their second year. They had one tie, I believe, against Champlain Park, Coon Rapids. Why is that noteworthy? This group here, Andover, that's number 13, Madison Schreifels, the shot on. We'll talk about Andover in just a second. They fired it. So Andover last year, now not 2 years, but last year as 10As, went undefeated, clearing the deck of all teams in Minnesota. And many, not all, many of the girls on that team are on this team here. So they're very young. I call them the young guns. All but one returner from last year's state title team for Andover plays on this team. So it's a really new young team. And both of these sets of girls have had a lot of success in their youth career. That's Ella Thorson. Both teams won this morning in the semifinals. Stillwater needed extra time and a shootout for Stillwater to grab the title bout bid. Andover took care of Orono-Wistaka. 3-0 over at Mariucci just prior to the Stillwater Medina game. Josie St. Martin scored in the shootout, as did Avery Brownhausen. Avery had a beautiful game-clinching goal in the overtime. Had some fun with her in the hallway afterwards. Explained to her that her younger brother is Cole Brownhausen from Stillwater, and arguably one of the best squirt hockey players in the state. And I said to her, I think you're better than your brother. And she grinned ear to ear on that one. Dumping in is Robinson. That's Riley Robinson. And back the other way comes Little to Jones, two coaches' daughters, exchanging back and forth. Here's Little again. Crosses the line, gets it in deep. Up the center. Nice play by Little to keep it in. Another nice play. Here's Thorson. These are all first years. Kaylin Mumm, we'll say her name a bunch today for Andover, is a second year. After that, you're looking at a pretty much all 11-year-old squad for the Huskies. Such talented group. Sweeping it is McQuay. Taken away. Held in by Mumm. In front, down low to Christensen. Hannah Christensen was the MVP of the Pee Wee Challenge, which had the best 85 girls in Minnesota, 11 years old in it. She was the MVP for her team that won the championship. Face off to the left of Lily Timmons. I joked in the hallway that I sure hope this isn't true, that both goaltenders in this game, Layla Hemp and Lily Timmons, are as good as you'll find. I hate to say this term, it sounds kind of cheesy, but in the country. I mean, I'm going to tell you, there's not a better pair of goalies anywhere in the U.S. than Lily Timmons and Layla Hemp. There's a few more here from Minnesota, but to have them in the same game means you're going to get a low-scoring game. You're going to score Stillwater Andover. It's going to be well-earned. Won't be easy. And the joke I said is we'll have a 1-0 game. Down low, good hustle there by Nelson, Brooke Nelson. Held in by Robinson. Now Little. Tries to chip one off the glass. Instead, she hoists it over the glass. Out of play. And someone's going to get a souvenir. Looks like it's going to be Josie St. Martin's grandpa, who I'd never met until today. He came and said he really enjoyed our show, 10 Minutes with Tony Scott. I said, well, no doubt you like 10 Minutes with Tony Scott. We talk about your granddaughter just about every week. And that's what makes the show fun. Here comes Andover back. Avery Brown with a wrister, saved by Lily Timmons. And we get a whistle with 7:17 to go. In the first period, we'll play 3 12-minute periods. And hopefully we won't need overtime. Not because I don't like overtime, but if you play in overtime, you can't get it done in overtime. That means a championship game that will get decided in a shootout, which happened last year in the 12As. Andover beat Edina in a shootout. Here comes St. Martin. Goes wide, knocked off the puck. Nelson can't control it. Back high, held in by Stillwater. That's Ava Mosley. They clear the zone, that's Inbeck. She's gonna have to race it down with Maya Engler. Engler loses her footing in the near corner. Holding it is Kaylin Mumm. She loses it, back to center. Here comes Martin. Martin hustling in, shot, knocked off the puck. Good hustle there by McQuay. Still high, wrist shot, knocked down. Mumm loses it in her equipment. She takes one in her hand, she's shaking her hand, and then took a shot off the shoulder pad. Rough shift for Kaylin Mumm in the bruise department. Probably a couple bruises later on. Here comes Brownhausen back. She almost skates too fast past the puck. Little closes the door on her. Battles some more. Here comes Jones, Mackenzie Jones. Holds it, sweeps around. Nice pass to Little. Little clears the checkered line, dumps to the zone. We're under halfway through the first period, 5:31 to go. Brownhausen loses it, picked up by Hoff. Hoff is a great hustler. Makes a ton of big plays just on effort alone. Bringing it out, Brownhausen. Brownshausen gets it over to Brooke Miller. Miller gets it deep. Now Little brings it out. Little takes it wide, lowers the shoulder, shot. Ooh, Timmons, a little tiny opening there, could have snuck through. Shot on, just saved at the last second on a shot by Engler. Mumm angles one off the boards. Onto the stick of Klein. Klein can't control it. Now picked up by Nelson. On the stick of St. Martin. She's knocked off the puck. Shot, Nelson takes one right off the ankle from a shot from Inbeck. Spinning out of it is Mika, excuse me. High slot, Nelson with a chance. Good defensive play by the Huskies. St. Martin fires one wide. Now, I saw it. I only have 3 points of data on a shot from Josie St. Martin, but I'll give you all 3 of them. That one's gonna go just wide. We'll get icing on the Huskies with 3:56 to go. She scored today, Josie St. Martin, from the point on a shot that I still can't believe. It was an absolute snipe. And then 2 times later in the game, once from the outside the blue line, she had another one that went over the net. An absolute rocket. Could be compared to like a shot save. Her shot at this age can only be compared to Zumwinkle from the Gophers. I mean, it's that hard of a shot at this age. Shot on, covered up by Lily Timmons. 3 or 4 years ago, University of Minnesota commit Maggie Nicholson had a few big rocket shots in our Pee Wee Challenge tournament. I'll never forget. And when she committed to the Gophers, I said, "Hey, I saw this coming 3 or 4 years ago." She had great skill, great height, stick length. Here comes Brownshausen. She takes it wide on Little. She finally catches her. A good play there by Little. Take Brownshausen off the puck. Hoff takes one on the ankle. She's gonna limp off the ice a bit. Brownshausen loses it. Next in the high slot, Nelson gets it deep to Little. Little Tries to hop one out of the zone. She does. Over him, dumps it in. Back comes St. Martin. St. Martin, there it is. That's the shot I'm talking about. Right outside the blue line, she'll fire it. And if you're not paying attention, you'll catch nylon. St. Martin bats one into the, off the back of the net, and Hemp dives on top of it. Hemp won a bear yesterday after stopping bear, I mean an MVP award where you got a teddy bear. That's what we hand out here at the Danglefest. She stopped 3 in a row in the shootout. Help her team beat a very, very feisty Bar Lake team. Good defensive play there by Mom. We're going to say that plenty today. McQuay can't get it out. Oh, here comes St. Martin's shot, diving on top of it. Is Layla Hemp. Hemp gets a snow shower for her hard work. And 2:07 to go, and our prediction is so far coming true that the game may end in a 0-0 or 1-0 tie. Shot saved by Hemp. Got to see Layla in the hallway as well before the game, and her friends were talking, and they said, "Are you paying attention, Layla?" And she goes, "I'm sorry, I'm just so focused on today's game." And this was 2 hours ago. Fun to see these girls so excited about playing a game like today, this championship game. Ella Thorson chips one in. Knocked down by Cheney, Grace Cheney. She's starting defenseman for the Ponies. Here comes another starter going the other way. Courtney Little. Mum crosses the line. Now the blue line. She'll take it wide. Now center, knocked away by St. Martin. St. Martin. It's through. Shot and a save by Hemp. The Huskies are a little bit liberal right now with their defense, giving St. Martin way too many good looks. Just wait till she really lets one go. It's going to be trouble for him. Battle along the far wall. Picked up by St. Martin. Now Mika. Mika gets around St. Martin. Chips it out, nice play. Here comes Engler, Maya Engler. Tries to shovel one into the zone. Eventually, Pony defense has to come to the rescue. Nelson. Mosley gets it at the checkered line. Dumps it into the zone, gets it changed. Sending it into Courtney Little. Little feeds one out, it's taken away. Here comes Miller with her shot. Knocked away. Jones now dumps it out to center. She's gonna skate after it. Good play by the Ponies defense. Poking in front, a chance for the Huskies. That's Hannah Christensen. And that'll do it for the first period. No score between Andover and Stillwater. We'll be back here on Youth Hockey Hub in 60 seconds for the second period. I'm Tony Scott. back live here at Ritter Arena. Championship game of the December Danglefest between Stillwater and Andover. The shortage device shortened the tournament to only 3 games. Oh, there's that shot I'm just talking about. Don't let her loose. You gotta close gaps way sooner than the Huskies are allowing at this point. Just ask Layla Hemp's face mask. Fun to listen to Stillwater coach Mira Jaluso from Finland. Some of her English is spectacular, but just it's got a little bit of a Finnish accent to it. It's fun to hear. Dumping into the zone. That one's gonna be icing on Stillwater. No, I don't think that's gonna cross the line. And they do call it eventually. Mira, as we call on our show, the hardest working woman in girls hockey, maybe hockey altogether. Coaches 3 teams. She's an assistant at Hamlin University at the Division III level, high school level Wayzata, and then obviously this strong Wayzata team. Shot goes just wide. She'll be running a tournament this spring called the Minnesota Cup. Get it? She's from Finland and Minnesota. Youth Hockey will be helping her get that tournament off the ground. Hopefully it'll be a success this spring. Shipping into the zone. Stillwater will call for icing again as the second period is just limping along. Not a lot of great chances yet. More whistles than there are shots on goal at this point. Engler on the draw with St. Martin. St. Martin gets it back. Chasing it down is Nelson. Crossing the line. Intercepting it is St. Martin. Now battling hard for it is Klein. Intercepted by Engler. She gets it deep, and the Huskies get a full set of skaters on the ice, fresh legs. Chasing it down is Overham. Jones now near the blue line, gets it deep. Chasing it down is Brown, Avery Brown. Holding it in is Mika. Jones down low to Brown. Helping her out is Overham. Good hustle here by the Huskies. Mum, who has kind of a rocket of herself, not quite as good as St. Martin's, but it's really close as far as velocity is concerned. Mika breaks it out, nice pass, hops the stick of Jones, and icing will be called with 9:06 to go here in the second period. Still no score between Stillwater and Andover. Not a lot of shots on goal, and definitely not a lot of scoring chances. If there are, there's got 2 good backstops in there on both teams, Layla Hemp and Lily Timmons. I'll tell you a little story about Lily Timmons here in a second. Picking it up, this is McQuay. Feeds to Christensen. Christensen will chase down Mosley. Puck deflects and goes back and forth. So Layla Hemp's dad, Jason, is needless to say, he's a hockey guru. He knows his girls hockey, having coached on a national championship team last year at the 14 level. His daughter is a goalie And Jason said these words about Lily Timmons. He said, I'm not sure there's a better goalie in the state. And his daughter is one of them. She's a top 3 or 4 goalie. And he likens Timmons as the best one. I was like, those are powerful words from a dad of another goalie about Lily Timmons. Mom retreats into her own zone. She won't be shy with it. She skated up, finds Christensen, who can't control it. Back to neutral. Mika on the stick of Jones. She loses it to guess who? Josie St. Martin. She'll take it wide, lowers the shoulder. Nice. Has a chance, flips one up, save Hemp. It's down. Hemp covering it and does. Attempting to cover it and finally does. Referee blows the whistle in time with 7:49 to go here in the second period. Nelson on the draw. Back to St. Martin, a big shot. Lots of time there, and a blocker save by Hemp. Layla rocking some pink leggings on the behind the pads today. Normally not something I pay that close attention to, but they're so bright, it's almost like the blaze orange hunting hat. They're so bright back there. It's crazy. Never seen it before. Got some laughing going. It's true. Have you ever seen pink leggings? Gonna get a shot of that one, Brett Johnson. Goaltender from Andover. There they are. Knocking it out. It's over him, shot and a big save by the pink-legginged Layla Hemp. There they are. Maybe they're her good luck charm, who knows? Engler pokes it to the hash mark. Picked up by Ella Thorson. She's fun to watch. Ella Thorson's so skilled. Firing it around. That's Little. Back down low. Engler gets it in front. Chance now for Timmons, and it's like a goalie clinic here. Oh, you think you can make a big save? I'll make one myself, says Lily Timmons. And we get a whistle with 6:49 to go here in the second period. No score between Andover and Stillwater. It's loose, taking away Nelson. She's knocked off the puck. Mika loses it. Uh-oh, here comes St. Martin. Quick shot. Blocker saved by Hemp. Mum feeds it out. Banking one off the wall. Chasing it down is McQuay. McQuay after Cheney. Cheney battles in the corner. Now with Jones. Held in by Mika. Nice, daring but nice play by Mika to keep the zone for the Huskies. Jones, great hands. Goes down low with it. Wheels to her backhand. Tries to cycle it with Christensen. Taken away by Josie St. Martin. St. Martin goes wide and long with it to Brooke Nelson. Right there on the defense is Kaylin Mumm. Mumm brings it out, holds it. What hands? Makes her way through a couple. She takes a quick shot. That one goes wide of the mark. Held in by Jones. Jones dumps it down low to Christensen. Christensen, high slot, Little. Can't get her stick on it. Misfired on it. Now a foot race. Thorson with Brownhausen. Taken away by Thorson. Out to center. Great hockey here. Not a lot of goals, but surely some great effort and skill on display. Little rings one in. Hits the post and out. Shot on, hits a skate. That's Inbeck. Good hustle by Thorson back out to center. Taken away. That's interference, and they do call it. Good call there. And what did I say about Ashlyn Hoff? Ashlyn Hoff is a hustler. All effort out of her. She hustled that down in the neutral zone, and cutting in front of her was number 11 for Andover, Maya Engler. Engler will be taken away to the penalty box for 2 minutes for interference. Out to center, here's St. Martin. Tries to get by Jones, she dumps it in, she stays high. Chasing down in the F1 slot is Brooke Nelson. Mum rattles one off the mark. That's gonna trickle down, crossing the red line, the goal line. Good hustle there by Christensen. Had it been college hockey, that icing would have been waved off because she actually beat the defenders. 4:20 to go in the second. Back to St. Martin. Quick shot. That hits Little in front. It's loose, picked up by Little. She gets it out onto the stick of McQuay, who dumps it in. Short-handed, Klein chases down Inbeck. Inbeck gets it on the half wall to Nelson. Nelson to St. Martin. St. Martin, 2-on-1 with Robinson. She'll fire it, shot. Blocker save by Hemp, out to center. Here's St. Martin. Holds it, slides it to Mosley. Mosley to center, nice pass. Cutting in to her backhand, nice cut off there. Cheney had a chance, it was taken away. Here comes Brownshausen. Feeds center, knocked away by Thorson. Thorson, she'll feed this one out to center. That's gonna be waved off. March goes after it with 3:19 to go. In the second period, no score. Brownhausen cuts in. Jones chases her down. Fed high slot, Williams loses it. Cheney shot blocked by Mum. Chips one off the wall out to center. Now 6 to go on the power play. Picking it up, here comes Hoff. Hoff holds it, feeds one in front, intercepted by Mika. Mika skates her way through. Here's Christensen, slides through a couple defenders. Now cutting past is Maya Engler, but she was offsides by just a foot. 2:37 to go here in the second period. Scoreless game between Stillwater and Andover here on Youth Hockey Up. Thanks for tuning in to today's game. Dumping it for Andover. That's Schreifels, offsides. Here's a interesting take. I'm sure she's not thinking about it whatsoever, but Josie St. Martin seems to be playing every other shift. So she's playing a center, like a couple wings or something. She's out there a lot is all I should say, which sometimes is great and sometimes can be a detriment as well. I haven't seen any signs of the detriment yet. However, later in a big game like this, playing 2 big games in one day, will it take its toll on her as this game wears on? Along the wall, back to the point, good pass, Inbeck shot, hits some traffic in front, knocked down by Nelson, fed in front, deflected. Those are the kind that are gonna go in, those odd deflections. Mosley fires, fans on it, Little banks one off the wall. That's gonna make its way down for icing with 1:35 to go here in the second period. dives on that one. She's not shy. She will come out and get on anything she can to freeze the play. And the skates. Jones goes down, Hoff with it. Feeds it in the front. Robinson steers it into the corner on a shot attempt. Down low, good hustle there by Hoff, bringing it out as Jones. Good moves by Jones. She streaks up, fires one on net. Timmons struggles with it. It's one of those bouncing pucks. We're gonna get a penalty in front of the net. This one's gonna be on. Oh, I love it. The old me? Riley Robinson could not believe she was called for interference with a minute to go. I'm sorry, that was number 6, Grace Cheney, called for interference with a minute to go here in the second period. So an evenly balanced power play. 1 minute here in the second period and 1 minute in the third period, provided they don't score here in the last minute of the period. Bringing it out, this is Thorson. Sliding across to Little. Little bringing in the zone. Oh, I didn't think that was offside, but I'm not straddling the blue line like the official is, so we'll have to trust him. Picked up by McQuay. St. Martin playing defense on this final 38 seconds. Thorson holds it, spins away. Nice little play there by Thorson. 30 seconds to go in the period. She cuts in, takes it wide, knocking it down. Picked up by Christensen. Hannah Christensen down low. Held in by McQuay. She's got some space. She fires one, blocker save. Puck pops up into the air, 10 to go in the period. Angler looking back. Here comes St. Martin. Does she have time? She fires one from center ice. She had time to get a little closer, but it's kind of hard when you don't know how much time on the clock. And that'll do it for the second period. No score between Andover and Stillwater here on YHH. We'll be back in 60 seconds. We're back live here. Third period action between Andover and Stillwater. At this point, it's pretty obvious the goal is going to be either an amazing effort or something really fluky in order to beat these two goaltenders. St. Martin to Brownshausen. Nice play. Denied right at the blue line. Another nice play there by Jones. Feeding it across. McQuay crosses the line. That was offside. Good call there. Christensen palms up. Can't believe it. I thought that was the right call. I think she crossed the line. McQuay just kind of got in her clutches for an extra half a second. Enough for Christensen to cross the line. 35 to go on the advantage. for the Huskies. Here's Christensen on the hash mark. Holding it, feeding it in front. Hits off the side of the net. And Lily Timmons covers it up. You know, we've been talking a lot about these goaltenders, but you know, you got to give a little bit of the credit to the D for both teams. They've been really doing a nice job taking away great opportunities 10 feet and in. Quick shot, that one goes wide. Now Nelson crosses the checkered line. Dumping it in, and that'll pretty much wipe out the power play for the Huskies. Mum to Christensen. Now here's Jones, knocked off the puck. Nelson, nice defensive play by Mum. Cheney now, out of the box. Cuts through, knocked down, Mosley wrister. That gets the net, but wide by a couple feet. Now Little, 10:41 to go in the period. Klein on the half wall. Cut off by St. Martin. St. Martin gets it. Oh, she makes a nice move. She cuts through. Mum, oh, a big hit! And no call. I kind of like the no call on that one. Just body on body. Never really lowered the shoulder. And the net comes off its moorings. Could you call that a body check? Yeah, but I like to reward, if I were an official, reward effort, and that was great effort there, and really just both players skating shoulder to shoulder, and Josie St. Martin's got a breezer, a uniform full of snow on her uniform right now after hitting the deck, colliding with Kaylin Mum. Outlet feed. That will go for icing with 10:10 to go. Here in the game, score tied at Goose Eggs. Picked up by Little. She banks one off the wall. Unable to hold it in. Now a scrum ensues. Are the Ponies. Williams gets to center, off, runs into Thorson. There's two hustlers at the same time. Now another battle. Now they're letting them play. Hoff, Engler at the line. Good play by March to jump the play. Hoff now. The center, chipping it out over Little. Nice play by Little. Brownshausen had an opportunity there. Now back in her own zone goes Ella Thorson. Thorson to Little. Little quickly on net. Jumping on it is Hemp. And a really good opportunity there for the Ponies. Dumping it in, shot, save, Mum. Inbeck. Pass cut off, picked up by Jones. Jones feeds one wide, just missing the mark, Brown. Now Jones with it. Shot, that one goes wide. Into the corner goes Mackenzie Jones. Jones comes out of the corner, loses it. Battling hard. Mum takes a chance. Mika will go back into her own zone, getting hounded by St. Martin. Nice pass to McQuay. McQuay can't control it. Now comes Robinson through the high slot, cut off by Little. Now a quick shot on goal. It's loose in front. Popping it out. Cheney with a shot. That's blocked by McQuay. Good hustle there. Here comes Little back. She's got some numbers. She's cut off. Poked all the way out. Here comes Ella Thorson. Thorson into her own zone. Holds it, skates by Brownshausen. She gets past the line, she'll carry the zone. She fakes it, holds it, feeds it high slot. Now a chance for Little with a shot. Save Timmons, rebound. McQuay can't quite get her stick on it, goes just wide. 7:40 to go in the game. Scoreless game. Riley Robinson tries to get it out, gets it past Little, onto the stick of Thorson. Thorson, center feed misfired. Now Nelson, knocked off the play by Thorson. Dumping it in is St. Martin, and they're gonna call automatic offsides. I've watched 10 games this weekend, 14 games this weekend, seen that play a bunch of times, never seen it called, and they call it now in the third period of the championship game. Face off to the left of Timmons. The ruling is if you automatically, they determine you automatically shoot the puck into the zone with players in the zone already, they can call a face-off all the way down into your own zone. Another bad break by the Ponies. In front shot. Oh, big save, Timmons. I saw a big hole for Klein, but she shut the bridge just at the last second on that 5-hole. Now St. Martin, she won't be denied. Nelson, St. Martin, cutting loose. Guess who? Kaylin Mumm, all waiting home for Mumm in front, for St. Martin in front. That's an outlet feed. That is not icing. That's a terrible call. That was a pass from St. Martin that went errant all the way down. That's not icing. I don't care what you call, that's not icing. So now the bad calls are kind of flipping back and forth here. We're even. Face off now in the Andover zone. That's the hockey guys lifting the poor arm of the officials on that one. Oh, now they're talking about it. Oh no. Now they're gonna bring it all the way back down the other way. This is the wrong call too. Where they need it, if they're gonna have call a bad call, they have to do it where the puck ends up. It should be face off to the next of Timmons. We had this last week in the championship game of the Lumberjack Cup. That said, I like where the face off is. Jones crosses the line to her backhand. Cut off by Hoff, Ashlyn Hoff, a warrior. Here's another warrior, Brownshausen. Cuts in, she's traced down by Jones in front. Big chance, big save by Hemp. Hemp greets Hoff with a little bit of a hockey stick greeting, if you know what I mean, in front of the net. Chipping it out is Overham to center. Nice move there. Thorson, what hands? Weaves through a couple players. Now around another one. To her forehand, now to her backhand. Feeding in front. Timmons decides to get rid of it. She sees Josie St. Martin in space. She says, ooh, you take it, you take it. Too late. Ella Thorson, the youngest Thorson. Gunner, the oldest, playing on the Andover Huskies. Oh, here's a chance. Brooke Nelson on a breakaway. Mumm chasing her down. Shot, save by Layla Hemp. Oh, she comes up big and then kind of gives a little shiver to Riley Robinson. The game's getting heated here in the final half of the third period. What a save by Layla Hemp. It is getting hot at Ritter. Janey dumps it in. Holds it in now. Chasing it down to St. Martin. Mika wins the race. You can hear Mira is going crazy on the bench right now. Help her, help her, help her. Shot in front. McQuay down to Christensen. Hannah Christensen, she loses it, but gets it out of the zone. That one's fed in, and that'll be offsides on St. Martin. 4:58 to go in the game. Everybody say a prayer that we don't end up in a shootout like we did last year. Both teams get a timeout. Both teams really getting feisty, and can you blame them? It's 0-0 championship game. Ella Thorson. I was listing off all the Thorson accolades. The oldest brother, Gunnar, plays for Andover's varsity, and the middle Thorson is Gavin Thorson. One of the stars, one of the best minor Bantams in the state this year, first-year Bantams. Feeding it through. Williams can't control it. Jones, Mackenzie Jones, wrist shot. Easy save for Lily Timmons. Onto her pad. Holding the zone is Klein. Klein out to center, held in by Little. Just barely holds the zone. Inbeck to her backhand, now to her forehand. Slides it to Hoff. Hoff, quick little one-time pass to Brownshausen. Brownshausen gets a change. Little, outlet feed. Long pass to Engler, she can't control it. Now St. Martin on her stick, 3:52 to go in the game. Miller to Nelson. Battle along the wall, that's Kaylin Mumm. Mumm slaps one to Little. Holding the zone is March with a shot. Hits traffic, knocked down. Oh, out to the point, Mosley with a shot. That hits Nelson in the shin pad, backhander. It's loose, still loose. Little backhands it out. March shot, that's knocked down. Held in, nice play. March, intercepted. Here comes Brown. Brown crosses the line, gets it taken away. No, she clears it into the zone and gets a change. So much for St. Martin getting tired. She seems to be even more energetic as the game goes on. Asking for a high stick is Mira Jalusa. She was high stick, but Mira would know better than the last 3 minutes of the game. They're not going to call something so lightly as that. Jones loses it, gets it back. Mika loses control. She slides it to Jones. Jones gets it across to Christensen, but cut off by the Ponies. Battling along the wall, feeding it in front. Brownshausen taken away. Here comes Thorson. She has been on a mission today. Thorson shot, glove save by Lily Timmons at the 2:18 mark. Man, has Ella Thorson been possessed today for the Huskies. Face off to the right of Timmons. 2:18 of paid hockey, and then we have some free hockey potentially ahead of us. In front, Klein, it's loose. Stick handling instead of shooting is one Husky forward. Now Brownshausen with it. Taking it wide. We're gonna get a penalty for a hook. I'm guessing this is going to be on Maya Engler for hooking. And for the rest of the regulation, Stillwater will go on the power play. Hooking or high sticking on the Huskies. Nelson on the draw with Jones. Jones loses it. Nelson gets it. Offside was Riley Robinson. Yeah, that's a good call. After the game, we'll present our tournament MVPs. MVP. Shot on. Save by Layla Hemp. Fed in front. This is Nelson. point, shot, save, Hemp. Nelson down low. Back to the point, lapping the stick. Now a chance in the skates. This is Christensen, cut off by Josie St. Martin. Fun to watch, here she comes, bringing it loose. St. Martin, under a minute to go in the game. Poked off her stick, Nelson. Shot, kicked away by Little. Another shot, save. Back in front, no, good poke check there by Hemp with 45 to go in regulation. How will this game end? Right to the point, St. Martin, here she goes with the slapper, and it's in! Josie St. Martin with a clap bomb to give Stillwater a 1-0 lead with 32.2 seconds to go in the game. Wow! What a shot by Josie St. Martin. And Andover will take a timeout here as we scurry to come up with our tournament MVPs and our all-tournament team as the game looks to be over, but you never know. I've seen a lot of weirder things in hockey. I did a game once where it looked just like this and the other team scored 2 goals in 12 seconds, won it in regulation. Yes, won it in regulation after about a 40-second timeout. So never over till it's over, but it's looking pretty good right now for the Ponies. 32.2 to go. Bringing it in. That's offside. Their clock took an extra tick off. They're asking for it back. Seconds. Getting in his mum. Goalie now pulled. Good battle, 18 to go. Back to the point, here's Thorson, shot. Oh, big save by Timmons. In front, Mum. She poking at it. It's still loose, they're poking at it. It won't go in at this rate. Too many bodies in front of the net. 6.8 to go. They want all their forwards up on the line except one. With 6.8 seconds to go, it's Josie St. Martin on the draw. 1-0 the score of the game. In front, puck is loose, shot. They'll have 1 shot to go. Big diving play by St. Martin, that'll end it. The Stillwater Ponies win the Danglefest here on YHH. Congratulations. Stay tuned for a post-game trophy presentation, MVPs, all-tournament team, runner-up, and champions. here on YHH. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Tony Scott.
Both teams lining up for a short trophy presentation, alternate team announcement, tournament MVP announcement, runner-up, and championship trophy presentation. Congratulations to both teams on a great performance this weekend, both in Burnsville and here at Ritter and Mariucci. Before we hand out our all-tournament team and our MVP award and trophies, I'd like to just say a quick thanks to all the coaches and team managers from Stillwater and Andover for their hard work and time that they spent to make this tournament possible. Huge shout out to those people that are involved, including the team managers. They really do a lot of stuff behind the scenes that helps make this tournament, make their season so enjoyable. We'd like to name our all-tournament team. There are 3 players from each team that will make our all-tournament team. Starting with Andover, Kaylin Mum. Please come forward. Please come forward. Number 19, Courtney Little. And goaltender number 39, Layla Hemp. From Stillwater, goaltender number 1, Lily Timmons. Forward number 12, Avery Brownshausen. And without further ado, easily our tournament MVP number 7, Josie Stein. The Andover Huskies, please come forward to receive their runner-up trophy. Congratulations, Andover, on a great tournament. The Stillwater Ponies 12A are the Danglefest December